welcome to a new video. Welcome to the first video of 2026. Hope you guys had a great year last year. Hope you had a great New Year and Christmas as well. So as you can see behind me, today's video will be talking about my pickups from 2025. It's the majority of them. I had to pick up a little bit more, but this is what I primarily wore out of all of it. So let's go right into it. So we're gonna first start off with the jackets. This is just a base outfit, so it goes with everything. Let us start with this jacket right here. This is essentially, it's kind of like, I'd say, a chore jacket. I guess that's what it kind of reminds me of. Also, if you're wondering why I'm looking this way, I have another camera here to show kind of a full body perspective of the outfit. Let me just fix this. Cool. Anyway, so yes, this is a chore jacket. Essentially, it's kind of like a chore jacket. I think the reason why I got this one is I love the asymmetrical design, as in the buttons aren't in the center as a normal jacket would be. So the detail here, it's kind of off to the side, which is very nice. And I love the paneling of the jacket. It's very clean. Like different tones of green here, and the detail here. I think it's a raglan cut, so it has that detail over here. And another thing is the high neck. Now, there should be a button here. I think mine, oh sorry, no, there should be a button here. Mine fell off, but you can button it up like this and kind of wear it like that. Do a full 360. Yeah, this is from, oh, I'll put out all the brands and links in the description. So feel free to check them out as well. Cool. That is the first jacket. Now, second jacket. Let's go with this jacket right here. Now, as you know of probably last year, I bought a few things from Porter James Sports. And one of those things was this matching set from their winter collection. It's essentially a nice simple black jacket with silver details. It's a double zip as well. And with the pants as well, it's a matching set. I have their dart knee trousers, and then with the matching jacket. And this is the full set, as you can see here. It's just a nice simple black jacket. Definitely wore this a lot in the winter. We'll be wearing it again this year for sure. But yeah, it's pretty nice. Let's move on to the next one. This coat. Now, this is actually, believe it or not, this coat is from Uniqlo. It's a collab with JWA or JW Anderson. It's part of their winter collab, and you know, I got it. It was on sale, and I love how beautiful it looks. The herringbone material. Herringbone? Yes. Herringbone material is nice and you know, heavy, like a good heavy. You know, not too heavy, but also not too light. Obviously, it's good for the winter, and yeah, it's my first coat in my collection. I think it's pretty nice. I got it on sale as well. And yeah, I don't know, I posted some videos on how to style it last year, around the end of last year. So you could see how I styled it, but definitely gonna be wearing this a lot this year for sure. Just great. It's such a nice coat as well. And speaking about favorite pickups, I'd say this is my second favorite pickup. There's this brand called, I'm sure you've heard of it, called Outerwear, and they're known for their clothing in general. But I'd say for them, what sticks out for me is their outerwear. It's their jackets, and especially the leather jackets. And I got I think this is their wash black leather jacket, and it is amazing. Like the coat, this is my first leather jacket and my first outerwear from Outerwear. It has a double zip, and it is beautiful. It's 100%. It's 100% leather. I forgot what leather it is, but I don't, it doesn't matter. It looks great. It feels great. Yeah, such a timeless piece. Wore this a lot last year. Gonna wear it again this year. Very good stuff. And I am excited to see what they're going to be releasing this year. I know, they don't disappoint with their outerwear. Okay, next up we got this. Essentially, again, it's a chore jacket. Excuse me. With this chore jacket from Zara. And this is my first Zara pickup in a long time. And honestly, for being 100%, I think it's 100% cotton. The wash is very nice. Details, very nice. Like even the pockets, very interesting detail. It's simple, it works, and it looks good. Yeah. Gonna probably be bringing this out in the spring as well as the winter. It's great stuff. Nice blue color. I wish they had like a matching blue pants with it. That'd be great. Yeah, no. Overall, nice fit. Looks good. And yeah, couldn't really miss out on it. Okay, so let's go with this next. Now, I have a hoodie over here. And I forgot what it's made out of. Again, it'll probably be in the description. But this is from a brand called Inlu from, if I'm not wrong, Melbourne or Sydney. Somewhere like that. And it is a beautiful hoodie, It's an interesting mix between, in my opinion, a hoodie as well as a sweater. Now, as in a sweater, maybe like the more fuzzier type of sweater turned into a hoodie. And this is what you would get. I think it's pretty interesting. I like it. It's simple. The hood's nice. It's quite big, and I like this little detail here. If you can see, this little button here, you can kind of just, button it up. Feel nice and cozy, and yeah, it gets the job done. Great stuff. I also bought their matching trousers, which I will show in the next section. But yeah, great brand. They just released their first collection of the year. I think it's called Crayons. I saw the stuff, and honestly, pretty cool, pretty interesting. I would recommend keeping an eye on this brand this year. They released some shorts, a shirt, 2 shirts, button-up shirt, and 2 zip-up knit jackets. Very cool, very interesting, very unique. And yeah, that is from Inlu. Now I will do, again, from Photo James Sports, this vest. Now, I don't know if I've said before, I love reversible clothing. Reason being, you can reverse it. This is the first side, which is a corduroy, and I think, I don't know what this is, but this first side is nice in a brown corduroy. Very nice, very simple colors, And the other side is kind of, it's not leather, but it's like a shiny, kind of black material. And of course, with it being reversible, boom, there's a new outfit right there. Simple, clean, with some brown, nice tape. The lining here, it's great. Simple, like I said, it's simple, it gets the job done, and it's reversible. Like, who doesn't love a reversible vest? Or just reversible anything, Definitely wore this a lot last year. It's a great item, 100%. Okay, now final item in the outerwear section, again from Mr. Porter James. I think they changed the name to Porter James now, or Porter James Sport. I don't know. I'll still call it PJS because it's still Porter James Sports here. But anyway, their last collection of 2025. It's part of their kind of, I forgot what it's called. It's something tailoring, minimal tailoring. I don't know. I'll put it in the description. But it's part of their last collection, and it's a double-breasted blazer. Now, for who knows how long, but ever since I saw these local brands, I've been waiting for one of them to release double-breasted blazer. I don't know why. I just wanted one. I've seen so many people wear double-breasted blazers, and it's so interesting. It's so unique. It's much different than a regular blazer, right? It just looks clean, sleek. Give you a 360 view here, but yeah, looks great. This one is a bit more on the, I wouldn't say oversized, like it fits me nicely. What I mean is the cut, it is less of a traditional double-breasted blazer. I think they're more fitted on the side for double-breasted blazers, but it don't matter. Like, this is super clean, and yeah, I love it. I'll be wearing it a lot. You can dress it up with denim, you can dress it down, you can dress it up with trousers, and you can dress it down with denim, and it still looks, so yeah. So that is the first part of my pickups. Now moving on to the trousers, the pants section. So we'll start off with the ones that I'm wearing. These are from Code James Sports. Again, it is the matching pants to go with the jacket here. Is their iconic dart printed, sorry, not dart printed, dart knee trousers. This subtle balloon shape tapers down at the bottom. This is what it looks like. Boom. And then, now I will not be trying these two on because they're essentially quite similar to what I'm wearing right now. So, first of all, we have the Porter James Denim. Now, it's part of their, it has their iconic dart knee, it has their iconic dart knee silhouette, which means that because these are denim, compared to the trousers, these ones are more flowy and they don't necessarily 100% keep their shape. Obviously, you can see the shape, right? But with these, this is very pronounced. Like, it kind of barrels out a little bit, which is quite interesting, which I really like these. I remember when they first released these last year. Great stuff, nice wash, interesting silhouette, which is why I like it, very nice. I would highly recommend. They have this color, they have a black color, they have a raw denim color, so like a dark navy. I don't know if it's raw denim, but I think it's raw denim. And then they also released a somewhat similar color to this. I think it's a bit lighter and it has rips on the knee or like this area. So I would highly recommend. There is a matching jacket with this as well. Not for the rip ones, although I'm sure they'll probably make a rip version or the stress version, sorry. But yes, so that is the denim. And then second pair, pretty much the same as the one that I'm wearing, except this is just made out of cotton twill. Their dart knee trousers are apparently made of a, I don't know off the top of my head, but I think it's like a poly cotton, I'm not wrong. And it isn't always the best to put in a wash because it could shrink. So I got their cotton twill pair because this is nice. It's a nice brown and it feels nice and soft and you can easily just put it in the wash and you don't have to worry about it shrinking. Okay, let's do the denim first. So I have two pieces of denim. This is from 7th store, yes, 7th. Anyway, so let's talk about these blue ones. This is their Bermuda, I think is what it's called, 440 denim. Now, these are, I think these are raw, they go denim, or just, raw denim. Compare this to this lighter blue denim. This shape is a little bit, I think this is a little bit wider in a sense. The nice details I like about is that there is 4 pleats, 1, 2, the front. The two pleats in the front hide 2 pockets that can go to your side. And then they also have 2 pleats at the back, one here, to essentially accentuate the shape. Now, when I first got these, I didn't know that the leg panel was just one shape. Obviously, with majority of pants, they have a back panel and a front panel, right? And then there's an outer seam kind of separates them. But then when I wore these a few times, I was just looking at the pants and I realized that there is no outer seam, so it's one kind of shape. And I think the reason why they did this is that they wanted to accentuate the shape, but maybe having 2 panels wasn't gonna show them the shape that they wanted or the silhouette that they wanted. So that's why they used 1 panel, and then they used the pleats to kind of hold the shape. And yeah, that's my guess. I don't know, but yeah, great pair of denim, great shape. That's only one thing that I wish that they made bigger, and it's the pockets. Now, pockets are actually not that small, but you can't go wrong with bigger pockets, right? Or more pockets in general. Which brings me next to their next pants that they just released. It was part of their Black Friday drop, which is I think they call this one the utility denim. Now, this one, compared to that one, this one is 2 panels. So there is a front panel as well as a back panel. So you can see the outseam here. So this one is a little bit more of this one's more of a wider cut. This one's more of a straight to wide cut. Nonetheless, still great. Now, the details that kind of pulled me for this pants is the 2 front pockets. Now, usually with denim, they have their pockets in front or to the side, right? Like a typical pair of pants to a pair of denim. But these ones have essentially 2 oversized pockets as their front pockets. And that's what kind of drew me to these pants. Quite interesting. You don't see this often in pants. And they also have back pockets as well. So in total, there are 4 pockets here compared to only 2 being on this one. But it is interesting to see that because this is one of their top selling items of them, because these are their top selling items, it is quite interesting to see them try a new silhouette, try a new kind of version of their pants. And again, these are great. Now they have pockets. It's amazing. Gonna be wearing this a lot in the winter, 100%. And overall, it's a great cut. And I love pockets a lot. The more pockets, the better, in my opinion. But yeah, no, 2 great denim from 7. I would highly recommend checking them out. They still have a lot of stuff for their winter collection. Even though it's summer here in Australia, if I don't get them now, it'll probably be sold out by the time it's winter here, and then they're gonna be releasing their spring collection. Second last pants. Now this year I got 2 black trousers besides the dark knee trousers. This one's from Inlu. So this is the matching pants with the hoodie. This one, like I said earlier with Inlu, they are very unique in their own way. They add kind of interesting stuff to normal pieces, right? And I'd say a few things that stick out, which is like their belt loops here. Obviously, usually on pants there's typically, I think 5 to 6. I don't know off by heart, but so yeah, so it's an interesting detail here that they have with their belt loops. Nothing crazy, but still quite interesting. Another detail here is that they have a box, I think if I'm not wrong, this is what you call a box pleat. So it's when you have, it is secure at the bottom as well as on the top. So, and it just opens up like this. Can't really see it from here. Let me just move it closer. Well, see? So just a box pleat, just like that. Again, this one's more on the straighter silhouette. Still great. Nice daily pair of trousers, and it feels nice. I think this one's called the Lion pants or trousers. But yeah, this also came a beige color as well, and I hope they're making it gray, because that would be nice. But anyway, nice cut, nice fit as well, and very simple details, but also very unique, which is what I like. And last but not least, for the pants, is a pair of pants from O.Files. O.Files is a brand from Copenhagen, if I'm not wrong. I got their trousers from their recent winter collection. It's a bit long, I need to alter these, but I don't know if you can see it from back there. I will move a bit closer. You can see these have streaks of white in them. And besides the cut, besides the fit and the other details, like they have nice pleats on the front as well, right here. Besides that, the other thing that kind of drew me to this piece was the material that they use. This pants is a 40% wool, 35% polyester, 20% viscose, and 5% linen. And the owner, or the brand owner of O.Files, has a YouTube channel, and I love watching his vlogs. They're very interesting. He goes over his kind of, you know, how he gets from point A to point B on designing clothes from each collection. And I've been following his past collection recently, so all his winter stuff. And yeah, there is a bit of linen in this, in these pants. And if I'm not wrong, what he explained was when they're mixed together, or the materials that he mixed together, the linen gives off this white streaking kind of look, and it looks amazing. I mean, in person it looks great. I mean, I don't know if you can see it through the video, but you know, trust me, it looks great. It's nice details. It's very well made, actually. Like, very, very well made. And yeah, great details. Simple, but sleek. That's what I like. Now, I definitely bought a lot more hats last year, and it's only one brand, and that brand is Someday. This is I keep forgetting. This is a Melbourne brand, if I'm not wrong, or Sydney brand. Again, it'll be in the description. But yes, so these all 4 hats are from Someday. First one I got was this green one. It's a green wool hat. Now the thing about Someday is that they have a shorter brim, which at first I didn't really know of, because majority of the time, let's grab my other hat here. This hat has a more longer brim, right? So in hindsight, the green one is a little bit shorter, right? But yeah, it's my first hat with a shorter brim. I think this is a wool hat. I love this crocodile detail. It's like a crocodile skin detail. Yeah, so it's a nice, simple green wool hat from them. I think it's one of their first drops of the year. They released a lot of hats last year, actually. Number 2 is their blue wool cap. I love this detail here with their slowly, surely thing is a turtle and I don't know what type of bird, but yeah, pretty cool. Nice blue, again, with a nice leather at the back. This one I've been wearing a lot, especially in the winter. And recently, I got 2 more as part of their last drop of the year. This, actually, I'll save my favorite for last. I mean, no, they're both my favorites, but I like the purple one. This is their nylon hat in a blue. It's a nice blue. It's a bit lighter than the wool one, but nonetheless, it's a nice blue nylon hat. It's got the easy strap at the back, so you can just adjust it to how big your head is. Got that nice detail in the front. And then the last one is a purple hat. If I'm not wrong, this one is a 100% cotton, and I love the detail on the front. I don't know if you can see if that is in focus, but yeah, nice purple hat, good for the summer, spring. Heck, you can wear it all seasons, honestly. Been wearing those 2 daily when I don't want to show my hair. But yeah, no, great details. Would definitely recommend picking stuff up from them. They have a great selection of hats. They released a lot, actually, last collection, and I'm sure there is still more. And they're probably going to release a bit more as well. Would highly recommend. Okay, last but not least, got our sneakers. Now I'm going to do a separate review of all these 3, so stay tuned for those, but I'll just quickly go over them. First pair is these Taekwondo Maze from Song from the Mute. It is in their brown color. It's very nice, it's very comfy. Prior to this, I never tried a Taekwondo Mei, and I'm so happy I did. These are very nice. I've been wearing this a lot. Very, very nice, very comfy. Surprisingly very comfy. I did not expect these to be very comfy, but they are. It was part of their last drop, so closer to the end of the year, last year. This came in a black, this brown, and like a beige color. Picked the brown. Probably, in my opinion, the best color out of the 3. Simple, sleek. It's more on the minimal side. Like, you know, I think it's a great, I think the Taekwondo Maze are a great alternative, or a better alternative to the Sambas. That's for sure. Now, second, finally got, after they released this shoes, was it end of 2024? I don't know, but the New Balance 1906 Ls. It's not that much to say. It's a very comfy shoe. I love the combination of a loafer and a sneaker. It's very interesting. It's very unique. Some people like it, some people don't. I like it. And a lot of brands have their own type now. And I love to see it. It's very interesting. You know, especially I love to see it, especially when it's essentially like a new sneaker category. Nonetheless, very nice. And last but not least, got this as a gift from my parents for my birthday. The Post Archive Faction collab with On. I think this is their Cloud Monster Hyper model. Again, just clean details. I've been following past collabs with On recently, and you know, this just came out at the end of the year, and yeah, been wearing this, very comfy, a lot. I love the asymmetrical detail on the front. Nice color as well. There was a black and white color, and then a white color, and then the gray color. I think gray's definitely the better. That's all for today. Thank you for watching this video. If you make it to this point, appreciate your support. Yeah, all the brands will be in the description, so please check them out. And yeah, more videos to come. I have a lot of ideas for this year. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace. God bless.